Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your Love September 2021 reading. I'm just going to pull a few cards for you this month and see what we have for you and then take it from there. I will also pull a card for each sign in case you're dealing with a specific sign to gain a little bit more clarity on them this month. But let's go ahead and get started. This is for anybody in a relationship, not talking, dating, getting to know each other, single. It's just kind of general love reading. All right, let's see what we have for you. Knight of Swords. Okay, so fast energy here. Fast talking or something is being said to you out of nowhere, or this could be you saying something to someone out of nowhere, but I feel like this is somebody saying this to you out of nowhere. Like someone approaching you, somebody just coming out of nowhere and like, yo, blah 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 blah, I don't feel like it's a very lovable couple words, because Knight of Swords is not someone that's having this lengthy conversation. They kind of just say something out of nowhere and kind of leave it hanging, or don't really get into details. So this could be someone just like just rushing in, saying something to you out of nowhere, and I feel like it's either the horse is the body here, and he's kind of looking at the knight like, yo, slow down. So I feel like it's either them saying something that they heard, or they're saying something based on assumption, or maybe even like getting defensive, like taking something the wrong way or something like that. But somebody here just kind of says something out of nowhere to you. It kind of throws you off a little bit. King of Swords. Okay, so a lot of swords here. Definitely a lot of clarity, conversation here, mental simulation. Somebody here, the King of Swords is a very honest person and is more factual. You could be dealing with an air sign. You don't have to be. But regardless, someone is more mental here. Somebody's approaching something strictly with the mind versus the emotions. Somebody here is conversing. Somebody here is being honest. Somebody here is very factual. Laying down boundaries. They can sound very firm, like almost they have no emotion, but they're just coming more of a mind perspective versus emotion. They process things first in the head, right? So I feel like they're setting boundaries or setting things straight, or making things clear. I feel like this could be two different people. This could even be you setting things straight with this Knight of Swords, like, hey, first of all, like kind of making things clear. Six of Swords reverse talks about wanting a return. Okay, this could be someone returning from the past, or you, thoughts of the past being looked at again, given a second chance, memories even. I don't get nostalgia, although they could be, but it's just kind of being reminiscent, just thinking of you could be running into something that like reminds you of someone, you know what I'm saying? So, or go to a certain place and it reminds you of the time you spent with someone or whatever. This also talks about just kind of wanting to return. Somebody here wants to return. Whether they actually do it or not, that we will see throughout the month, because this could play out both ways. This is actually someone returning, or thoughts of it. Sometimes it's just the thoughts, okay? But for sure, somebody here is thinking of the past and thinking of returning. Maybe visiting home, maybe visiting you again, a past lover or something like that. The High Priestess, it talks about being very intuitive and very in tune with everything that's going on, everything like synchronicities. Yeah, there we go. Feeling like you're on the right path, feeling like somebody here is feeling like they're on the right path, feeling very synced into what's going on or with the person. A lot of faded energy here. I would pay attention to signs at this time. If something feels right, then it's right. If something feels off, then it's off for sure this month. But somebody here could be keeping things to themselves. I don't get negative when I see the High Priestess as far as secrets. I just feel like sometimes people don't want to, always be an open book, and I feel like that's kind of the case here. Somebody could be feeling a connection but not really expressing themselves about it. But it's good. I feel like it's good. It's just, they're not being open. It's just kind of like just trying to see things on a better perspective and being positive, even a little bit of rose-colored glasses for some of you, or this other person could be doing that. But for the most part, somebody here is kind of keeping to themselves how they feel, for sure, about a situation or a person. One more. The King of Wands. You could be dealing with a fire sign. You don't have to be. The King of Wands is someone very confident, okay? It's like water and fire here. The King of Wands is a very confident. He's a go-getter. He, is admirable. He has a plan. He's curious. He goes after what he wants. He has what it takes, and is brings a lot of passion and excitement as well in a relationship. So this could be you or someone that has these qualities here that you're dealing with, and things could feel like sometimes I'm getting like you belong together. You're getting this like you miss the passion, you miss the energy levels being high, you miss the excitement. That's really what I'm getting. There's some missing of excitement, and they may use something so dumb to come back and start a conversation or something like that for some of you. And I feel like you're kind of like, yeah, I know what you're trying to get at, first of all, and then you kind of like, yeah, I know, and then I feel like they want to return, and you're just like, well, we're gonna have to see about this. I feel like it is positive energy with the past. How it starts, it may feel a little off, a little bit like defensive even maybe, but I don't feel like it's anything bad. I feel like at the end there's a connection. Someone may be more quiet about it, for sure. Someone is more reserved and quiet, and the other person's kind of waiting on them. I feel like King Wands is waiting on the High Priestess. So I feel like there's like it's up to you. It's kind of what I'm getting for you, Taurus. Okay, it's up to you if you want to like go with this person or not. Like they're ready to like be all in and be excited about this, but it's totally like up to you. It's kind of what I'm getting. So let's pull a card for each sign and see how things are going, starting with Aries, ending with Pisces. Okay, so if you're dealing with an Aries, Taurus, Three of Wands. So the Three of Wands tells me that you're waiting, or the Aries is waiting on you, waiting for their ships to come in, waiting for a response, waiting for you to make a move, trying to look onto the future. For very few of you, they may be trying to move on, but I feel for the most of you, they're waiting on you. If you're dealing with another Taurus, the Magician. So yeah, like a lot of spirituality here, a lot of like manifestation. It could definitely happen with a Taurus. You feel like there is a past life, like there's a connection you can't explain, soulmate type of energy. Just like you feel good, high vibration with this other Taurus. So it's a definite yes. If you're dealing with a Gemini, the Moon, they could be keeping secrets or just keeping to themselves. They're quiet right now. They're not saying much. They're kind of in their feelings and trying to figure themselves out right now. So I don't get like mischievous or being, trying to like purposely keep secrets. I think they're just trying to figure it out. They're just kind of it gives me Cancer energy. They're just kind of like trying to remain low and trying to figure out how they feel about something. So they could be kind of silent. I get a yes, but kind of be patient with them because they're trying to figure it out themselves and they might not be ready to discuss it. If you're dealing with a Leo, or sorry, Cancer, I'm sorry, if you're dealing with a Cancer, Taurus, the Eight of Cups reverse, they definitely want to return. They want a second chance. They want a second look at something, maybe catch up, chit chat, whatever it may be. They definitely want to return, revisit, for sure. If you're dealing with a Cancer, if you're dealing with Leo, the Hierophant looks very solid with a Leo relationship here. You are showing up. I feel like it's up to you. Definitely gives me that vibes with the Hierophant, because you are the Hierophant, you know, in a tarot. This is a Taurus card, so it's totally up to you if you're dealing with a Leo, for sure. It also tells me that there is long-term commitment here. There's marriage potential, or you're probably married, and you know, things are going to be worked out, or at least the possibility is there. If you're dealing with a Virgo, the Queen of Cups reverse, they're not playing nice right now. They might even be silent, but if they're not being silent, they're for sure being moody. They're bothered about something here, and they don't know how to express it in the best way, so they can come off kind of moody, and just kind of like they can like throw you off a little bit, kind of like that Knight of Swords that we've seen, because they're not being satisfied, they're not being paid attention to or nurtured. At least that's kind of how they may feel. And I feel like they're throwing petty arguments, right? Like, because they're moody. They're like throwing a tantrum is kind of what I'm getting. So it's up to you if you want to deal with that, Virgo. I mean, depends how deep it is. Sometimes moodiness is passive, and sometimes it's too much. So I think yes, but it's a little bit of a struggle this month. If you're dealing with a Libra, the Fool reverse, I say no with the Fool reverse, only because, you know, the Fool in the upright is technically zero. It's starting something, is very optimistic, having a lot of faith, you know, it's just the leap of faith, right? It's just kind of like trying to look forward to something, but it's reverse. So it's like, no, not trying to take a leap here, not trying to risk anything. They might not see a lot of positive things going on in the in the future. There's just more struggle here. They're not very optimistic is kind of what I'm getting with the Fool reverse for this month, so I would say no. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, the Ace of Wands reverse, I would also say no. I feel like they're lacking passion, or they're turned off, or they're not attracted to the relationship anymore, or the connection, because there's unattraction. Whatever it may be, whatever it is that they're unattracted to is definitely taking a big role in the decision of not pursuing something this month. Something here, they're not motivated. They it's like the passion just kind of went out the window. They're turned off. I'm kind of getting that with the Scorpio. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, they're not working at this relationship. The Eight of Pentacles reverse tells me they no longer want to work, invest the time, energy, effort into this. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, we have the Page of Swords reverse. I don't think they're very honest this month. Yeah, they can come off kind of vague and kind of like, what are you talking about type of energy, like just like a weird energy, just a little bit rude even, but just like they're not really putting much effort. They're not making sense. With the Page of Swords, I wouldn't trust it. I don't feel like they're being honest. I don't feel like they're interested, to be honest, and or curious about this relationship. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, the Queen of Wands, they might not feel so confident about this relationship. I get 50-50 with the Queen of Wands reverse. They could be mad, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like they're mad about something, or not confident, or like not feeling like they're sitting in their throne here. So if it could be worked on, great. There's potential to, you know, make someone upset, from upset to feeling better. But there's also the potential of not having that work out, right? I'm getting no. And if it's a yes, it's with a lot of work and understanding and patience. If you're dealing with a Pisces, it's a Six of Cups reverse. I feel like they want to move on. They might struggle. I don't know why I'm getting that, but they might struggle moving on. But I feel like they want to make the effort to move on from you, because I feel like they're just swimming in nostalgia, and it's just like suffocating them. And I think they want to kind of move on past it. So baby steps, but I do think they want to move on. At the bottom of the deck, what you don't see coming is the Strength card. So whatever it is in your love life that's going on, you're gonna need some strength, and you will have the strength, because in this is in the upright. So regardless if there's misunderstandings or there's struggle, you know, you're having a hard time making things work or whatnot, you will have the strength to pull through. If you're in a relationship, you will have the strength to pull through. If you're single and you kind of feeling lonely, if you're not talking to someone, you will have the strength to pull through or to work something out if that other person is presenting themselves and showing up, of course, to, you know, the plate here. So that is all I have for you, Taurus. Hopefully this helped you in some way, shape, or form. Please like, subscribe. If not, hopefully I'll see you in future readings. Until then, bye for now.